Now before I start, some people have clicked this link out of curiosity, but they may not have that much of a clue about what this topic is related with. First of all, let me tell you why this question arises anyway. If you think you know your science, then skip to this time. An atom is the stuff everything is made up of. I don't want to make it boring by telling every crap about atom. Besides, it is easy to understand it by reading, so I'm cutting to the chase. Atom is mostly empty, emptier than that wallet of yours by the end of the month. If an atom would be the size of a football stadium or a soccer stadium, whatever you say, then the main mass of the atom, nucleus, which is proton and neutron, resides on the center and is of the same size of the peanut. And the other particles of atom, like electrons, are the size of light and resides anywhere between the edge and the center of the stadium. The whole remaining space is empty. In fact, it is said that if we could remove all the atomic space from all the human beings currently living right now and put them together, the combined volume would be the size of a sugar cube. It makes us feel like we are fluffy creatures now, doesn't it? Now keep it in mind that it is near impossible to compress matter in such a manner, as it needs surprisingly high amount of energy to do so. But for a thought experiment, what if we keep squeezing even that human sugar cube? Well, it would become a black hole. No, not that hole that you're thinking, black hole. In fact, everything in this world has a limit to which it could be compressed or pressurized by whatever means, after which it becomes violent and destroys everything in its path. This limit is called Schwarzschild radius. I'm gonna call it child's radius anyway. So if you could compress Earth to the size of a peanut, it would become a black hole. There's a great link about traveling into black hole that I'll leave in the description if you feel like going into one. Again, it is extremely difficult to compress matter in such a manner, but most of the stars have both energy and the bigger child's radius, so that's why they can become into black hole. Remember, I said most of the stars, not all. Now let's come to the main part. We cannot compress atoms so easily. So that football stadium sized atom is gonna have 99.99% of free space. And if everything is made up of atoms, so why can't the light pass through every object and make everything in this world transparent? Well, first of all, both light and atoms contains electromagnetic properties. Now what the hell is that? You can think of it in this way, that both light and atoms carries electricity and magnets both in 90 degrees to each other. So when the light comes close to the atoms, magnets and electricity of both light and atoms attracts or repels depending on its orientation. This interaction makes the light change its properties and diminish by the time it reaches out of the object. Some objects have atoms sitting in such a way that they don't give a damn about light and let it pass through, like glass. Some interacts with light but leaves the light enough strength to leave the objects. That's what makes things translucent, transparent, or opaque. Obviously, this is an extremely simplified explanation. The actual process is more complex and secret, but you get the idea. Now keep in mind that it depends on the type of light too. For example, glass is transparent because we can see only visible light. We're not Superman. But it would be opaque if you could see X-rays instead of visible light. It gets complicated the deeper you go. What do you expect? It's science. Its job is to keep baffling scientists, or else they would be playing blackjack by now. So, object is opaque because of the electromagnetic properties of the light and the object it is going through, and the type of light we can see with our eyes. That's all for today, but
I'll be back
with more.